So what's going on at quarterback this weekend?
We'll see as the day goes. They both, all three of them had a good week, and see how the day goes and start making some decisions.
A couple of weeks ago when Kyler returned to practice, and we asked what will go into this, how the decision will be made when he plays. And you said organizational, but he's a big part of that.
Yeah.
How much does that still hold in terms of Kyler?
Yeah,
himself?
when I say organizational, that's, obviously myself and Monty and Drew, and then Kyler. That's who's a part of those decisions. Obviously, Michael is the boss. We keep him in the loop about everything. But, we got to make sure we're doing the best thing for the team and the best thing for Kyler. So that's how he plays into that. But he'll have a big part of saying to me and us, hey, I'm ready to go. I want to play football. So, and we're still working towards that.
Jonathan telling me he's ready yet?
Say it again.
He hasn't been telling you he's ready yet?
He's told me he's ready, and I'm not even going to tell you when he told me he's ready. But he knows he needs to do certain things and keep stacking good days and keep getting reps and playing the position to be ready to play.
What's that balance been like for you? Doing what's best for him, doing what's best for the team? Because when you think about it, most QB1s, even at 90%, probably give their team a better chance to win. So doing what's best for him, doing what's
Yeah,
best
Omar,
for the
that's
team.
a good point. How we structure practice. I've talked about how we structure practice. We feel good about who's ever up and playing, getting the reps that they need to see, getting their looks, and then also working him back into the fold with reps in the offense. Also doing some other things against the defense, with whether it be running some cards or playing our stuff versus the twos or the ones. So we get all those looks in. And I feel really good about the plan. It's a good job by the coaching staff and the players, because we had to adapt a little bit. It's been a little bit different. It's not just status quo how we've been doing things because of the nature of that position and where we're at with it. So it's been a really good job. I'm proud of the coaches because, well, have I always done it like this? Well, we ain't going to do it like that, and they've responded well.
How close do you think you are heading into today's practice to knowing who's starting, and when do you expect to make that decision?
Yeah, probably on the plane or in the morning.
How do you feel about your running back situation, given
Good.
how many?
Good, yeah, we'll see how they go today, but like the plan in place, and excited to see those guys carry the rock.
This Browns defense plays pretty tight coverage,
Yeah.
coverage. Whoever's at quarterback, how do you help them out with that?
Yeah, well, I think schematically we got to help them out a little bit, and then it's all 11's job. The receivers, you got to have the protection, and the receivers, when they get press man, they got to win, and knowing that this is a really good defense and there's going to be throws that we're going to have to make that's color on color, and that's the NFL. So it'll be a big time challenge for us.
If it's Clayton Tune, what do you see as his strengths right now?
How he's operating. He had a really good week as far as delivering the football accurately. And like you've seen, I think, I guess I'm talking to myself. Sometimes I forget how mobile he is. And you've seen him in the last couple of days make plays outside of the pocket. So I'm excited if it's him to see him play.
With that aspect of mobility and how design runs have certainly been a part of this offense so far, how much does that enter into feeling really comfortable that Kyler's ready to do that part of it?
It does. It does. Yeah, we're going to try to stress out the defense with the skill set of our players. So you use all the tools that you have in your toolbox to do that.
How has Tune been mentally this week? Anything
Really
else?
good. Really good, sharp.
Is his preseason tape still anything to go off of, or is that too long ago?
No, we kind of go off day by day. But he's built on some things from that preseason tape. But that was a long way away, it seems like right now.
Just to clarify, when did you say, you had said in terms of the decision who it will be, when did you say that?
Next 24 hours.
So what could possibly happen today?
Say it again, Howard.
Because tomorrow there has to be a decision whether to
Correct.
activate.
Correct.
So what could possibly happen today that would change your mind?
Nothing's gonna, not so much change my mind. I just want to see how we operate out there and how we do today, you know, with the full week of practice. You know, I like to use the full week of practice to make decisions on who's gonna play. So that's how we've been doing it.
How has been preparing for multiple quarterbacks on there?
Tough, challenging, you know what I mean? Because they definitely play a little differently with the different guys in, but you got to have a plan for both. And, you know, 90 minutes, is it 90 minutes, Howard, before kickoff? We'll know who we got to defend and how we got to try to win.
That's kind of like what teams now have to deal with you, right? They don't know if Kyler's playing, they don't know.
A little bit, I'm sure, you know, it's the NFL, though. You got to typically, you know, have plans in place and contingency plans and all that stuff goes into it, you know what I mean? But I'm not really worried about what they're prepping for. I'm kind of worried about us. But yeah, that's a good point, Josh.
How's it looking for Michael Wilson? I know earlier Monday you thought.
See how he does today, and then kind of make that decision. You guys will see that report, I think, here later on.
What about going back to where it all kind of started tomorrow and get the opportunity to kind of show your team to the team you used to play for?
Yeah, I don't even think they know right now, but it'll be cool. You know what I mean? I think Ignatius plays tonight to play round 2 of the playoffs, Camp McKinley. But it'll be cool for those guys. They'd like to see different things, and I'm sure it will stir up some thought of their high school. You know what I mean? So it'll be a fun experience.
How did that all come together? I mean, were you pretty receptive to it when?
I picked up a phone call, says I want to do the mock game there and make it happen, and they did.
Did you ever have a moment like that when you were in high school?
No. Obviously, that would be closed. That was the first thing that I was asked. Well, can we have our team there to watch? I said no. No, I don't think. Not that I remember, honestly, Bo.
Is that game tonight in Canton or in Cleveland?
It's in Canton. Yeah, they're the road dog, I think. So. Okay, thanks, guys.